You get your butthole adjusted. All right, let's go on here. So, oh shit, guys, welcome to Bitcoin Supreme. Guys, welcome to another episode of Bitcoin Supreme. We're back on the episode. We're back on the live weekly stream. Not adjusting your butthole. Uh, guys, we are live. We're doing a weekly wrap-up show, something other than price. So, if you like crypto and you want to come down and check out what you left on the comments, a lot of great comments, guys, this week. Good comments coming in through the channel. So we'll kind of go through some of this stuff here. Guys, if you're not subscribed, check us out here. We're doing price updates constantly, pretty much price updates all the time on every coin that you could ever deem worthy of following or being a part of, guys. And don't always wonder where I get my my stuff, guys, like my content of this kind of stuff, because a lot of time that you don't see on the channel is spent researching, guys. So we try to dissect, we try to break it down for you, digest it here on Butthole Supreme. You can get your butthole adjusted here, like we said here. So come on down to the channel, guys. Come on down to Butthole Supreme, where we're either tearing you a new asshole or your comments are good. So guys, how we doing? Come on down. Come on down. I need to kind of ease into it, guys. I don't want to jump into it too fast here. We haven't done a live stream in a few days. I think it's been a few days since we did one. So, guys, on this channel, basically what we're doing is not the norm. Okay, what we're doing is something much different. I mean, first off, you guys, if you're still watching this live stream, you're on Butthole Supreme. So, just to give you an idea of where you're at, this is a channel that is doing stuff a little bit different here. So typically, guys, we're going through price, especially as we see crypto climb to roughly $2 trillion, which is a pretty large number on the channel, the guys that we're covering pretty much all the time right here. And as you see, people are already in the chat. My boy Alan's here, guys. Alan is here. So typically, guys, if you're not checking us out, most of the time we're going through the week here on the channel, going through price. But on Sundays, we are taking a step back from price, even though that's hard to do with prices going up. That's like even harder to do. So we take a step back from price, go over your comments. Like I said, a lot of good comments this week. And if you don't agree, that's great, but provide reasons, provide actual dialogue or some kind of backdrop where I can read your comment and it actually makes sense. Don't just say no because that's just stupid. So guys, we're going into the chat. I know Alan's here. I think there was somebody else, Haza or something like that. Let's see who's in the chat. And we'll get going here on some of the comments. Oh, we got 8 people in the chat. So Haza Williamson. Will Zcash hit 3 grand? And again, guys, we're not covering price. So if you want to ask those type questions, you've reached the right spot. But yes, I do think Zcash is going to hit 3,000. I think 3,000 for Zcash is actually a reasonable. I don't know what led you to that number, but that number seems kind of in line with what we would assume crypto prices would do from a larger macro scale, not just focusing on one little crypto. Seems like ETH and Bitcoin are sucking up all the air. Yeah, let's take a look at it, guys. I mean, again, this is the Bitcoin Supreme show where we don't talk about price, but obviously, guys, it's my channel, so we can talk about literally whatever the fuck I want, and whatever you guys want for the most part. So we'll jump back on cryptocurrency theory, boom, and now we're back on the other show, just that quick, that easy for you. So I mean, guys, the market cap's 1.95 trillion. We're at almost 2 trillion. So once the news starts saying, hey, guys, we gained another 2 trillion while you guys have been sleeping under a rock, not fucking twiddling your your thumbs. And guys, look at this. WorldCoin is up fucking 136% this week. So like WorldCoin, I believe, is part of Copa as well. There you can go to the website. You can see all their premium members. So if you guys are following that BSV thing, they are part of the Crypto Open Patent Alliance. So they're up 137% this week, guys. I know we were talking about me and Smooth Operator were going back and forth on Siacoin being dead, but it's up 53%. VeChain's been killing it all week. I think it was up 52%. So, you know, Caspa hit an all-time high. So it's like, good luck on finding people talking about it. I didn't see anybody talking about it online. That's why I was making videos. Because you go to find some of this stuff and it's like, what the fuck are these people talking about? They're not talking about price of stuff that matters. Neo up to about 13 bucks. So some of these levels, guys, are hitting some levels that they've been kind of stuck at for a while, at least in my opinion. Some of these coins have been kind of like Neo, I feel like has not been able to break, you know, like 14 bucks. You know, we're not going to zoom in on price. I want to get into the comments, but nonetheless, 1.95 trillion. And honestly, Bitcoin gained another percentage point on the overall macro crypto market cap in terms of dominance, but not too much exciting stuff coming out of the altcoin markets, guys. So I agree with you, Mr. Fool. We'll catch it next week on the channel. Hopefully we'll see some, you know, something, right? Guys, we are live on the channel, guys, live on Cryptocurrency Theory, where we're trying to give you some type of alternative way into these coins. You know, obviously, we're on the Butthole Supreme show, so we're going to go through the comments. We try to make it a little bit humorous, guys. I know some of my dark humor is a bit vulgar and stupid, but what do you expect, guys? We're talking about crypto on YouTube, so at least we're covering a good chunk of the stuff that might be relevant. So let's get into the comments, guys. Let me stop back and forth here. We got Crypto Rico on the chat, on the line. And guys, this is what I was talking about of Zcash not being dead. I know Smooth Operator has said he's not the only one, but Smooth Operator comes into the chat. He's been coming in here into the chat for years now, guys, and I believe it's the same user right here. But he very reminiscent, or very. I remember he is a #1 person saying that Bitcoin Cash, or not Bitcoin Cash, Zcash is dead. So he's just one person. There's other people, but Smooth Operator, I hope you're watching. We love you coming down to the chat. Crypto Rico apparently thinks Zcash is like, he's like lighting me up on the channel about it. Multiple different times. It's not the first time Crypto Rico has dropped it in the chat on Zcash. Just reminding us, you know, that this coin is not dead, I don't think. I mean, the thing with Zcash, guys, is if you go back and you look at just the ongoing dialogue of things going on in the Zcash community, I mean, guys, there's the ex-CEO just did a recent fucking, I don't know his name, Zuku or Wuku, Wilk, whatever his name is, the former CEO of Electric Coin, which is essentially the coin company that is behind development on Zcash protocol. He recently did an interview with Vitalik, and like I just don't see how people can say this coin is dead when you have main people like Vitalik and just this, you know, and the ex-CEO Zuku, like these people are having conversations online, and nobody's watching the YouTube streams, at least from what I saw. Not a lot of views, not a lot of people are watching it. So I don't think a lot of people are covering it, but that doesn't mean the coins are necessarily you know, comatose. So guys, if you're live, we're checking out the channel here, doing a weekly wrap-up show. I swear we'll get into comments here, but just trying to give you a little backdrop on Zcash, just because we dropped a video yesterday, guys. Go back and watch it. You know, it's the same kind of rant back and forth, but I don't think these coins are dead, honestly. I don't. I think these coins are very much alive. And it's like, pick your opportunity, right? Pick your opportunity on where you're gonna find a coin that you can get in right now that doesn't seem like a fucking ripoff. So that's my thing, guys. I'm all about finding coins that are undervalued. That's what I've been doing on this channel since I started it. So if you guys have followed that, you've known that there's been periods of time where we talk about coins more than the other. And, you know, that's basically because that's the coins we see that are, you know, popular at the time, or at least that you can invest in at the current time, that you don't feel like you're ripped on, right? So let's jump into this stuff, because we have a lot of comments, and we're never going to get through them if I'm sitting here fucking talking about Zcash constantly. So guys, we've dropped a few videos this week, and I think I'm going to start going back actually and do the comments from the start of the week. That way it'll kind of remind us of where the channel has been, or what the channel has been covering, or what I've been covering, because I got to remind myself. So we'll just go back to the last Bitcoin Supreme show we did last week and see kind of where the week fell. It looks like it fell on Monero, because we were doing some live streams last week, guys, on Monero and privacy coins. That was kind of the focus of last week. And obviously, sometimes YouTube pushes those videos later in the week, where people get around to them later. So we're covering Monero and privacy coins being in trouble. But you guys also know that I went in on buying some privacy coins. I mean, obviously, we can't buy the news. You know, a lot of people say buy the hype, or what is it? Buy the news, sell the hype. But we just buy what we like, guys. I mean, it's really not too delisting. Okay, so let's get into the comments. So these are about 6 days ago. So this is we'll start out with yeah, I remember this comment because we couldn't read it. It was in Russian or something like that. So yeah, we'll start out with, we'll start with Sex Addict. Sex Addict, I don't know if you're in the chat. He's usually here, but we got Smooth Operator. Holy crap, coins are pumping. New coins I never heard of. Worst part of crypto cycle ever. Yeah, not going to disagree with you on that. And guys, this is who I was telling you about. Smooth Operator is in the chat a lot of times, and he has been one of the vocal people that has said Bitcoin, or I don't know why I want to keep saying Bitcoin Cash is dead, Smooth Operator, but Smooth Operator has been one of the more vocal people on Zcash being dead. He's bullish on Monero, and he was basically couple weeks ago when maybe a week ago actually, when Monero dropped, he was also the person going in and making 33%, guys. So we bounce these ideas in the chat, and guys, whatever you say in the chat is what we're gonna cycle around in terms of crypto, as long as it's not irrelevant. Because if it's irrelevant, I'll just skip it. But what we're doing, guys, is we're looking at these coins, we're breaking them down for you, and then we're understanding why the prices are moving. We're not just looking at, the marketing campaign on YouTube trying to convince you to buy something because, this fucking YouTube promoter is telling you to buy it. That's not how this stuff works, and that's not what we're doing on the channel. So what we are doing is we're starting with these comments, God damn it. So we're starting off with Sex Addict 9621. He's apparently loading up on more Ethereum Classic. So I guess we were talking about that last week. Delisting only makes the demand more. Globalists hate real crypto because they can't control it. The rest are just surveillance coins. I'll agree with that on that, Schleppers. That makes sense. I mean, a lot of these coins are, I feel like auditing identity verification coins. Like they're almost only in place to monitor what is going on. Monero is the only real goddamn crypto. All the rest is boring. So again, this was the Monero and privacy coin stream we did. I guess we did do this video this week. It's just hard to believe that this much action happened in 1 week of crypto world. I mean, it's just, guys, even though the hype isn't here, the actual crypto stuff actually changing narratives, and like the hype around like how big crypto really is really picking up. Trace should try TradingView charts. Bill B89, BCH has been consolidating since last summer. I say the move up is a way overdue. If we kick to the next bull run, 600,000, buckle up. Yeah, I think we're going higher than that, Bill B89. I mean, we went to 14, 16, 1500 last bull run pretty quick. So I think some of these levels, guys, are going to be more or less like bottoms for these coins. Like some of these, I mean, not that Bill B89 is saying like it's going to stop here, but I think some of these higher numbers are going to be some of the new, the new lower lows at some future point. Like we're going to get, like these are going to be more of like a low number rather than us approaching a high at these. Don't sell short, guys. Don't be a fucking pussy. Don't fucking sell out at $1,000 on Bitcoin Cash. You're gonna regret it. Okay, just trust me on that. If you don't believe me, sell half at 1,000 and then hold the other 1,000 and thank me for that. Bill B89 says, I think the chart shows BCH all-time high at 9,500. It was 1-to-1 with Bitcoin at one point after the fork. I don't remember if it got 1-to-1. Maybe it did. I don't know what chart. Drop it, Bill B89. Let us know. We'll take a deep dive into one of those specific charts because there has been people in the chat, guys, that bought Bitcoin Cash at $7,500. I don't remember who it was, but there's been multiple people that said they purchased Bitcoin Cash at a ridiculously overpriced value on Coinbase as it was going up. And like I said, guys, some of these coins only go up for a matter of minutes. Like it could have been, I'm not discrediting Bill B89. He's a community member that drops a lot of feedback, and a lot of the stuff he says is spot on. But I don't ever remember seeing Bitcoin Cash hitting that high. I do remember seeing Bitcoin Cash creep up to, I think, around 4,000 or 4,200 on some exchanges, guys. And again, I'm not saying that it didn't go to 9,500. It's a very real possibility, but I don't ever remember the hash rate. I remember it coming super close, but I don't remember. That was when I was sucked into what was going on with the split, guys. And there was a lot of stuff coming out, a lot of confusion around it, which obviously maybe that's the reason it was designed, but we can't look at stuff and think that just because a coin has gone to 9,500 that it'll ever return to 9,500 again, nor can we rule out that it could exceed that number drastically. So I don't know, Bill. I trust what you say. So I'm gonna say that yeah, I guess some exchanges, maybe Bitcoin Cash did hit 9,500 for a brief moment in time, but not the case now. So we did some videos this week on Bitcoin Cash, obviously, guys. You know, to state the obvious here, but Bitcoin Cash has been increasing in price. It was another coin that did fairly well this week. I think it was up 22, 23%. It's not getting, it's not going up in price on Bitcoin though, against BTC Core, guys. And I'm afraid that a lot of things with Bitcoin Cash, guys, is the price is so suppressed that like the only time it seems to go up on Bitcoin Core is like, I hate to say it, but when I sell Bitcoin Cash for dollars. And I know that seems ridiculously stupid to think that like I'm having an influence on the market, guys, but you got to think, guys, how many people are like me? How many people are doing the same thing as me? And this might be just ironic, but it's seriously like every fucking time I sell. So it sucks when you sell crypto and then you see the price on Bitcoin Core jump up, you know, and you could say, well, dude, that's just the luck of the draw, but don't be so sure. People are quick to think they know everything about crypto, guys. That's why I keep an open mind about it. And I honestly can change my mind so fucking fast on a lot of this stuff because it's so easy to. So Solana, let's move into another topic here. So Bitcoin Cash, I think, guys, is going to have some type of price pump against Bitcoin Core. And I think that's going to be because the Bitcoin Cash camp, people within the camp are actually going to sell the coin as these prices are going up. And I think the exchanges are going to try to fake those people out of their positions. And that's when you're going to see the climb. So don't be a fucking pussy. Don't sell out at 600 or $1,000. I mean, that's pretty much rule number one. Don't be a fucking weak-handed, you know, idiot, because that I'm not any more enthused to sell my Bitcoin Cash at 600 or $1,000. I'd rather have my Bitcoin Cash. Now, if Bitcoin Cash goes to $9,500, $10,000, you know, I can think of some things that I'd want to buy with my Bitcoin Cash that might be a little bit more than holding it at that value. But don't be a fucking wuss. You know, don't think you're going to time the market and I'm not calling out Bill in the chat, guys. Don't be confused here. Bill is a good guy here. He's not selling. He's just saying it's going here. But I'm saying don't have weak hands, guys. Just please don't have weak hands. Champion bag holder. Yeah, privacy coins, guys. That's what we're talking about. Agreed. Another massive scam. We're talking about Solana. So we made a video on Solana maybe being the next biggest rug pull. And guys, I don't think Solana is a rug pull in the sense that people are going to lose all their money on it. I just think that it's an over-marketed and over-hyped project to be a project that's had so much fucking issues. I mean, I like to think that we're at least seasoned enough in crypto. And I don't see a lot of you know, seasonal investors flocking to Solana, and that's because it's had so many fucking problems. And again, I don't care if you guys own it. I don't care if you guys support it. I'm just not going to support a coin that I feel is overhyped. I don't care if it goes to, $10,000. I simply just can't risk networks that have issues like this. So that's why I'm not going into Solana. Big BCH is about to show the world its fundamental and developmental power. I would say I hope you're right on that, because guys, it's been 7 years on Bitcoin Cash and all we've done is trended down against Bitcoin. So if we're talking about price, we've got to have a major breakout on a lot of these coins. BSV, Bitcoin Cash, Dash, Zcash, pretty much every coin I've talked about on this channel, guys, has had a downward trend against Bitcoin Core. So, I don't know if we're just, you guys are following me into the meat grinder or not, but it sure appears that way. But we have to be positive, guys, because if we start playing into just the stuff going on in crypto world, like, I don't think we're gonna do as good as if we just hold some of these champion coins. So champion bag holder, champion coins, Bitcoin equals original vision. Bitcoin SV is not available on Coinbase anymore, guys. They took support off it completely. So that was a big thing around Bitcoin SV in the last few months. Is like, I think it was last month, or maybe it was this month, they fully delisted, meaning you can't even send BSV there anymore. You can't even send it off if you had it. And they were giving everybody a bunch of warnings. It wasn't you just went on there and it was a sudden thing. The only coins that make higher than BTC and ETH, only coins that are really making higher BTC and ETH. And Mr. Guilty Fool's in the chat. Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, even the top 50 are not really going higher. BCH can't break 300. XMR can't break 200. And XRP can't break. Yeah, it is disappointing. Not going to lie. Like, we should at least be up to like $400 or $500 per Bitcoin Cash. That's just one, guys. We should be back up to 70, 80 bucks on Dash. Zcash should be up to around $100 again, but we're not. We're definitely not seeing that. That's what I'm saying. Like, this Bitcoin ETF thing and this whole Bitcoin censorship massive rollout might affect the coins that we're holding on the channel in a negative way, guys, because we're just not breaking out. We're not seeing that giant breakout, and we're not seeing that push for higher highs. So, guys, not telling you guys to do with your finances. Obviously, I'm in the same boat you are, but we also can't rule out that one giant candlestick can change everybody's outlook on this. So, in that one giant candlestick, guys, obviously that is a push on an overall broader crypto market, a broader crypto market pump where the whole market just now cost way more money to enter. And we can't rule that out either, guys, because we've seen that in the altcoin market back in 2016. We've covered it quite a bit on the channel. So we're not trying to be too Debbie Downer on the fact that we're not there yet. We just want to know where we like to think that where we're going at some future date will exist in some way. And it might not, guys. You can't rule that out. Like, we might be fucking wrong on this stuff. So don't be so sure. Don't be, just be confident in what we're doing here on the channel, on cryptocurrency theory, covering some of this alternative stuff. Because we are looking for the jackpot, guys. We're not looking for the fucking, we're not looking for these, these high risk scams. We're looking for stuff that we think will go up in terms of these coins are undervalued at the current moment. Why Cardano is better than Solana? I don't know what this means. Forcing social credit scores on kids in Africa is definitely making the world a better place. I mean, guys, social credit is definitely expanding, especially in countries that are dominated by Chinese infrastructure. But at the same time, I don't think anybody in fucking Africa is using Cardano and Solana for payments. So this is just a dumb comment. Wrong. Solana scales better than Cardano. Solana can help ADA scale if Charles needed it. Lower fee system, make it a better professional payment choice. Guys, I don't believe any of this stuff. Solana and Cardano are both proof of stake coins, and it's just a matter of which goes up in price more. Nobody gives a fuck about scaling. Nobody cares about the transactional cost. Nobody gives a shit, especially on the proof of stake models. You could make that argument on mineable cryptos, but for you to say that is just dumb. You sound dumb. First and only 67 views. Yep, I started a crypto portfolio and it fizzled, but how do you guys know that I'm not still trying to buy crypto? Like, first and only LL 67 views. Like, okie dokie. Another butthurt ginger. Guys, aren't gingers redheaded? You know, nothing against redheads, but, you know, some of these comments are so fucking stupid. Thanks for this video, Bray. Explained it perfectly. Yeah, I try to give you guys so when these upgrade wallets, the wallet nodes have already been, the Exodus wallet has already upgraded their node, at least on the new version 24.12.2. Okay, that is where the desktop version can be found. If you're running a wallet on Bitcoin SV, Exodus wallet on your cell phone, you're not going to be able to swap it for Bitcoin SV. But if you do it on the desktop computer, I've already gone through and done it. So check it out, guys. If you're interested in Bitcoin SV, not a lot of places you can buy it in the United States. In fact, Exodus is the only place you can buy it right now that I know of. There might be, you know, some Bitcoin SV community created wallets that might, you know, have that compatibility. But right now, Exodus is the only place. I think Rock Wallet needs to upgrade their node last we checked, because I still have pending transactions on their interface. But nonetheless, guys, go back and watch this video if you're interested in Bitcoin SV. We talk about it a lot on the channel because we think it's one of the coins that is going to go up. So, guys, we're live on the channel, guys, live on the chat, just trying to help community members out that, you know, their comment is very very relevant to what we're talking about. So beginners in high places, we'll have to check that out. I subbed to crypto. I subbed because the channel name is Cryptocurrency Theory. I want to know more about how crypto works, not the absolute basics, but more advanced. Like, is it possible for me to run my own node and earn Bitcoin SV? I am convinced BCH and VSV are a solution for fiat and CBDC tyranny. Bitcoin is corrupted. Too much attention being focused on. So please teach us something. 1 minute. Okay. That's noted. So we'll take note to some of this stuff, guys. Like I said, some people actually want very specific stuff done here on the channel. So we will be doing more of that stuff I mean, really, guys, the idea behind the name on this channel, Cryptocurrency Theory, is basically because it's just like in college, guys. Once you take a class and you've taken all these classes on a certain discipline, then you start taking the class on the theory, right? Like the theories of different things. So that's kind of why we chose to do Cryptocurrency Theory. We're already assuming you know a lot of the basics if you're watching the channel, but maybe I can take a step back and do kind of like and that's one thing I wanted to do, guys, was do like a course, not a paid course, but just like an updated course on, because like, I don't think you can, I mean, how are you going to earn, but the point of running a node, guys, is just to secure the network. It does give you some back functions on like controlling your privacy and stuff from that standpoint. But like, really, I think it's mining that you would want to get into if you wanted to, you know, get a block reward on BSV or join a mining pool or something like that. So that's kind of why we have the Cryptocurrency Theory name in place, guys, is because we don't want to focus too much on the technical side of stuff, because if the channel goes in that direction, the problem with that is we get into a lot of technical stuff and we go into a lot of different directions. We'd rather go into those different directions on fundamentals of stuff we've already seen based on timelines on the channel. Put that together and maybe see, kind of theorize where we'll be at a future date in crypto. That's kind of the purpose of this channel. It's not really too much to go back and to tell you like what a digital signature is or how mining works, or there's too much stuff on the internet that actually is good information that I don't want to try to make information like that's better, because there's so much good stuff out there. But a lot of times, not saying John Saylor, or Ion Sailor 1651 is saying that. And I can maybe try to make some more information catering to like what is that kind of stuff, but there's already so much stuff on the internet, guys, so we can't spend I can't dedicate a lot of time to telling you guys like how mining works and how a node operating works, because you can find this stuff pretty easily, you know. Why is betting on Bitcoin Cash not gambling? Yeah, I mean, this is so dumb. I mean, just because something hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it will never happen, guys. Don't you think people felt pretty stupid on that with Ethereum Classic when it fucking was the best performing coin? Or, you know, there's just, we can't rule anything out. That's what I keep telling you. All YouTubers are saying when they get big. So yeah, I'll agree on that, guys. Like, we're still getting people commenting on this Cryptos R Us video. So like I said, guys, we're not promoting scams on this channel. You'll never see me come on here and talk about a coin that I'm not interested in actually buying for myself, guys, which you guys know how fucking skeptical I am of most coins nowadays. All right, guys, I think we're coming in here to kind of the same type comments. Legend, we're thinking about doing a Discord. I just don't know if it's worth, you know, it might just be me and you talking down there. So Zcash was like an early account on Swiss Bank, bulletproof privacy and protection. Unlike Bitcoin, where your transactions are like every time when you pay with a credit card, you should show all transactions and balances on your card go to everyone. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the thing, guys. Is Bitcoin and a lot of these coins is just a public ledger, so it's not really private at all. Some of these coins offer offer privacy, so you know some are better in that sense. All right, Crypto Rico, what's good, my guy? So guys, that'll wrap up, I think, today's show. I mean, we did got most of the comments here, but some of the other ones towards the end were just, you know, kind of the same old stuff here. So guys, we'll get going here now. And if you guys got anything last minute stuff, throw it in the chat here. Nano looking good. Let's take a peek at Nano. Let's look at prices real quick here. Yeah. Take a price peek. I know we're not doing price, but isn't that the best part, guys? We can do whatever we want here. Like I said, WorldCoin, Scicoin, VeChain, the graph. Here's Blur. There's that scam token that I think's a scam, but it's up 20%. So like I said, exchange is just pumping the coins right now. Expect price pumps pretty soon. Let's see. Nano, you were talking about? Let's look at Nano. All right, so Nano, is it looking good? Yeah, I like this volatility, Alan. Zcash, Hex, Jupiter. Yeah, I would always say Zcash. I wouldn't buy Hex, but I mean, guys, some of these coins have taken a beating so much. Like, if you're gonna buy them, like, now is the time to buy Hex because I mean, fuck, like Richard Hart probably cashed out his entire bag at this point. Like, who's trading it? It's just automated on these exchanges. And you know, expect major price pumps. But like, guys, could you imagine if altcoins did what they have done, what they've done before? I mean, some of these positions are going to be impossible to get back into, and you know, that's why I say never leave your entire crypto position because you might regret it. It's it might end up not working out for you if you do that. So guys, we'll catch you guys in the next stream. Appreciate everybody coming in. SolarWise, Crypto Rico. We got Mr. Fool. We got my boy Alan. We got Haza Williamson all in the chat. So let me know, guys. Let me know what you think of some of this stuff. Drop it in the channel. We'll catch you guys in the next live stream. Take care, guys.